Good day and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, I am Lazan, and if you're not new, welcome back. So today's video might not apply to everybody. Today's video is specifically for school children and even more specific high school children. But if there are primary school children that is mature enough to handle this message, and listen to it, no problem. So before we speak about anything, obviously disclaimer, there are children that school is just not made for you, and that's okay because not all of us are meant to be doctors and lawyers and all that good. Some of us are meant to be entrepreneurs and business people, and that's okay. But this message is for the ones who's at school, who's able to study, who's got potential to pass at school, but who's somehow they're slacking. And I thought I'd make this video for you. Okay, first of all, take school seriously. And I know that if you are at school, you do not want to hear this message. Okay, I don't think that I would have wanted to hear this message at school, but I thought let me make it anyway. It's basically me crying out to especially high school, because at in primary school you don't want to play, but you can play, and you can still catch up. But if you're in high school, especially grade 11, 12, or 10, or you really need to start being serious and making up your mind, because if you are in grade 11, those final exam marks, you are going to need that to apply to a university. Okay, so you don't want to mess me up ang grade 7 of its often. I'm not encouraging messing up. I'm just please encouraging that taking it more seriously, because these are crucial moments of your life. Okay? 10 years from today, you are going to really wish that you took school more seriously. You don't want one mark, one percentage to be do or die, stand between you and a qualification, or you and a job, or you and an opportunity. Really, you don't want to wish that, oh, I just got that one question right, or I just put 5 minutes into that exam. Rerag, do you really want to put yourself through that? Why don't you just take Ulanka's exam 4 weeks? Take that 4 weeks, block yourself from the world, focus on it, and then after those 4 weeks, do whatever you want. Just get the matric certificate or the whatever, get it in the bag. Okay, because for some of us education is unfortunately the only way out. Not all of us grows up with a silver spoon. Not all of us grows up with parents who's got money. Not all of us grows up with families who can support us, or in rich families where we can just inherit the business or just join the family business. For most of us, from most of the people where I come from, it is not the case. We need education to get us out of wherever we are. Okay, and it's okay if you want to, if you study and you feel like, this is not for me anymore. The message is now for the scholars. Okay, what you do afterwards, that's a message for another day. But for now, if you are at school as a belief, focus, because you are going to wish that you did. And if you do fail, that's also okay, because failure is not final. You can always try again and again. But what I want to get across to you is, do it right the first. If you can do it right the first time, then do it right the first time. Why would you want to have to rewrite exams? If you don't get it right the first time, you can obviously do it again, but it's easier the first time because you've got your teachers and your friends and everybody there to help you through it, for you to study together, which I don't encourage, for to ask questions and all that jazz. Okay, whereas you are gonna fail, and then you're gonna have to do it when you out of school in your personal time, and then you're gonna have to be disciplined, and there's nobody gonna be chasing up after you. do it while people chasing up after you. It's much easier, in my opinion. I don't know what romanticized idea you have about adulting, and I'm also not here to burst your bubble on that. But the choices that you make now while you are young and naive is going to come back to bite you. And that is so unfair. Definitely, that is unfair and that shouldn't be the case. But this is life and we just have to deal with it. So there are some choices that you are going to make now that is really going to affect you in the long run. Say, for example, you decide now school is not my vibe and I don't like to study now and near. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. I'm going to go with my friends and we're all not studying. And by the way, let me tell you about those friends who are telling you they're not studying. They are. They definitely are studying while you're thinking y'all are gonna fail together. And even if y'all do fail together, you're not gonna go through your life like this. Okay? This one is gonna find a boyfriend, this one is gonna find a husband, this one is gonna be single, and somehow you're gonna split. And those choices that you made as a collective is gonna bite you as an individual, and you don't want that. Okay, you want to make good choices as a collective, so when the season of reaping does come, you are very happy with the choices you made. But I do understand that you are young and naive and you don't always have proper resources to make proper choices, and that is why I am making this video for you who don't. And maybe maybe you do have proper resources, but you just don't want to make use of them. Maybe the people who's too old are speaking to you. Yeah, I am making this video for you, basically crying out to you. And this is for you. It's not for me. Because what you do, okay, that's in the next point. So even though your parents or your guardians or whoever is looking after you is playing with you, even me playing with you now on this video, is playing with you to do good, to put in effort, to give it your best shot. You are not doing it for them. You are doing it for yourself, because you're gonna improve your own life down the line. And what another disclaimer, I know that s- people study and they do good but then they don't find jobs. That's not the issue now. You don't want to be in the situation where you don't even have matric to be a cashier. We're not discussing that issue now. We're discussing the issue now of you are at school and you need to do good. Your good, not my good, not top 10 good, your good. You need to do your best for you, okay? Because it's for you, and I need that to sink into your heads, that what you are doing is for you. You are attending school for yourself, not for your family, even though you would like to think that I'm just doing it for my mother. You know what? Let me tell you a story. Closer to the end of my studying, I thought, yeah, I don't have lust for this stuff. But this means a lot to my mother, so I'm gonna finish doing it for my mother. Okay? So I finished my HR qualification for my mother because that was very important to when she needed. I don't know why she needed me to study, but anyway, that's beside the point. Today, I am working. Guess in whose bank account they pay the salary? Mine, not my mother's. Okay, so for who did I really do it for? Myself, not her. Okay, you are gonna do it for yourself. Thank you.